Thanks for tuning in to another Car Meet Garage. As always, my name is Don. We're here with our buddy Brandon Grayson. What's up, buddy? We're here to talk about Brandon Grayson's car collection here. We'll call it Grayson's. It's not yours anymore.
It's not mine. No. He'll get it one day.
So let's start with you, Brandon. And how'd you kind of get into this car hobby?
It all started out with friends around Saginaw. Initially, it started with my friend Corey Parth. I worked with him. He had a Grand Prix supercharged E85, made quite a bit of power. So I started riding with him, got into the fact that that thing was really fast for this time. Became friends with another guy named Chad Southworth. He had a 06 GTO with heads cam, and that was probably the fastest car around town at the time. About a year later, I bought the Trans Am, and it all was downhill from there.
Yeah, yeah.
Falls downhill quickly.
Yeah, dude. And so out of your three in here, we're just going to skip around a little bit. Which one's your favorite?
The Trans Am.
The Trans Am, because I see the Corvette over here too.
Yep.
I like Corvettes too, but I like your Trans Am.
It depends on the situation too. If I'm daily driving something, it'd be the Corvette all day long. This is a lot more fun though. You know, the horsepower is just, it's double what the Corvette is, so it just makes it that much more fun.
Oh, dude, yeah, and I've gotten the honor of seeing this thing progress, you know, along its life, because this is the Pontiac call it Somerset Orange still.
Yep, Sunset Orange Metallic.
Yep, Sunset Orange Metallic.
Yep.
Love that color. Because is the car originally that color?
No, the car was originally white. The person that bought it new had it painted, and then a guy named Nick Miller in Freeland bought it, and I bought it from him back in 2011.
Okay, you had the car for a minute.
I've had it for quite a while. It started out as just bolt-ons, headers, pump gas, that kind of thing. It ran high 12s.
We didn't run high 12s. High 12s was good.
It was fast back in 2011. Yeah, there wasn't much touching it, especially from a dig, because it had a good tire on it.
Yep.
From there, it ended up spinning a rod bearing. So took the motor out, built the motor, heads cam, all that good stuff, still pump gas. It went 11.9 with that setup, and then I put nitrous on it. It was a nitrous car forever, LS1 nitrous. It was running, I think I got up to a 970 with it on spray, and I kept blowing transmissions, so that was kind of the end of the nitrous deal. So then I moved on to the turbo setup. Lots of peer pressure to do that.
Yeah, I think we were both in that same boat.
Yeah.
Well, you went way more extreme than I did, obviously. But yeah, dude. And what cubic inch is this motor now?
It's a 5.3. Yep.
Okay.
LS 5.3. 85 millimeter turbo, forced inductions.
So it's a big in.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Just a little bit.
Yep. That turbo was pretty much made for the 5.3, so that was kind of how I got that idea.
Yeah, because your old setup actually went to another buddy of ours, to
Cody.
Yeah.
Yep. Cody has the nitrous kit, the cam, the transmission. He does not have a motor.
I thought he got
the motor. I sold to a guy in Detroit.
Okay.
I'm sure it's still good. I put a lot of miles on that motor, lots of abuse. It went nines probably 100 times. I went through so many issues with nitrous with that motor, and it took every bit of it. Yeah, it was a great motor. Colin Welsh built it originally. Yeah. And he did a great job. I probably put 30,000 miles on it, just beating the piss out of it.
Oh, just taking the life right off. Yeah. Because nitrous does that. Every kind of induction does that, and everything's got its curve. And I'm still a nitrous guy at heart.
Yeah,
but, you know,
I do like it.
Right. It's fun. Yeah. It's just got to keep filling it.
It could be the next step for the Corvette. We'll see.
Oh, dude. Yeah, it's never a bad step. So we can go right to Kenzie's car behind us.
This is the wife's G8. This is also heads cam, full exhaust converter. This car has been a 12.0. Seems a little bit too heavy to get into the 11s, but on the street it's great. It runs really good.
12.0 on a mom car is great.
Exactly, yeah. Both kids in the back could probably still run a 12.0.
Oh, yeah, all day long. Yeah. So, and then we got the Corvette. And
yes.
Yeah.
I've had the Corvette for 2 years now. I had the itch to buy a stick shift car, and I've always liked the C6. Eventually, I'll get into a ZR1, but this was a good starting point for me. So.
Right, because it's not stat.
No. Yeah. That's also heads cam, full exhaust. I'm going to put it on E85 in the spring, and hopefully run 10s with it eventually.
That's moving.
Yeah.
Especially
I think it'd probably go 1120, 1130 the way it is now. I've never had it at the track. But the way it feels,
right.
You could
probably. But then you got a good idea of it too, because you've been around it for so long.
Exactly. I've been 13s, I've been 12s, 11s, 10s, 9s, 8s. Yeah. So you pretty much, you can get the feel of it after a while.
And I got to do it again. Another goddamn garage is full of LSs. There's
a reason for it. They work well.
I know. I'm just being stubborn. So, we just knock these out right away. We can get to the fun stuff. Like, what was your first car?
My first car was a Chevy S10, stick shift 4-cylinder. An absolute turd, but it got me to learn how to drive a stick shift, so it led me to the Corvette, I guess you could look at it that way.
Just stepping curves.
Yes, exactly.
So
went through a clutch within a couple months, that kind of thing.
So what's your favorite car you've owned?
The Trans Am for sure.
Trans Am for sure.
Yeah.
So total out of all of them, any you wish you could buy back?
Probably my Trailblazer SS. I do miss that a lot.
Fun,
yeah, that was a sweet truck. It was fun beating up on diesels on the street and stuff like that. I do miss that truck.
The unsuspecting Trailblazer, because some people just didn't know what the SS was.
Yeah. I'd have 2 friends in the back and my wife in the front and beating up on everything. C6 Corvettes from a dig every time, pissing off old people. That was really fun.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I did not you don't remember that truck. It was before you were born.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun though.
What's your favorite car?
It's the Corvette and Trans Am. They're both really fast.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good call. You don't like your mom's car? I'd agree with you.
I like all of the cars.
You like all the cars?
I guess we wouldn't keep them if you didn't like them, right?
The X3 and Trans Am is the funnest.
Mm-hmm.
The X3 and the Trans Am were the funnest?
Mm-hmm.
How much do you get to go ride in the Trans Am a lot?
Yeah, well, it breaks sometimes.
It does break sometimes.
Well, with great power comes great responsibility.
A lot of times it broke the water pump.
Yep. Probably about 5 times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But your dad fixed it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. But you had fun though, right? Did you have to push it? You make you push it?
A few times.
A few times?
I'm not kidding, 2 times. It's broke down right out front of the house, so we've had to push it into the driveway, which with a spool is not fun.
No.
Making the turns.
No.
But he pushed it by himself, right?
Yeah.
Grayson up the driveway.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I'll give you credit for that.
So
I'll take the credit for breaking it though. Is that all right?
So what do you want to be your first car?
A Trans Am.
You want to? That's a good call, buddy. I'm an F-body guy too.
He's got a couple of them.
Yeah.
And I want a 3-turbo Trans Am.
A 3-turbo Trans Am. Got to make that happen, Dad.
You think you're going to beat me then? No, I see. All right. I see where we're going.
Hey, I have that with my dad. He makes fun of me every holiday because I haven't broke 1,000 horsepower yet.
That's true. Your dad has a fast car.
Yeah, it gets around a little bit.
For sure.
So, is there any other current projects going on right now? What do you got going on with the Trans Am? Anything big going on with that?
I'm just going to do some maintenance on it. That is also getting retuned in the spring. I met a guy named Matt Sanford from Nashville. I met him through Rick.
Yeah, that's where I remember the name from.
And he's going to redo pretty much every car. He's going to put that on E85. This one he's just going to fine tune. It's pretty close to where it needs to be, but I'd like to go at least low 8s with it. And I think he's the one to help me get there. So
Yeah, you want this car faster.
yeah,
We always want them
faster.
Yep.
So yeah, just a retune. I got to fix the steering shaft. I've been having problems with that. I think that's about it. It's been running fine. I've been driving it on the street a lot, but it just needs some tweaking.
You definitely can't put 20 turbos on because we are not into wheelie bars.
No, we're not doing wheelie bars.
No wheelie bars. That's right.
Well, that's
The RC car?
Yeah, the RC car. Only one has a wheelie bar.
You have the drag slash?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
It'll
They're a
flip
lot of
over
fun, aren't
backwards.
they?
Yeah. If we don't put it's like faster than, I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty fast.
I'm really good with those, buddy. I can help you out with that.
Well, it's definitely not faster than my own dirt bike.
You want to tell the camera what we did with the remote controlled slash?
I forgot.
We pulled your tooth with it.
Yeah, we pulled like 2.
That's a good way to do it.
Yep,
Even
yep.
hurt.
Nope, it's quick
Nope.
and easy.
It was like, doop.
And you guys lost it.
We lost the tooth in the driveway. Took us about an hour to find it.
Yeah, and it was right by the rocks.
It was right by the
Remember
rocks.
the rocks? Tooth Fairy get you something good?
Yeah, I got $10.
Heck
There you
yeah.
And then when I lost a tooth on Christmas, I got $10 too. No, on that time I got $20.
$20? I don't remember that.
Oh, wow. Deep pockets on that friggin' Tooth Fairy.
I know, yeah.
I used to get, for these 2 bottom tooths, the first time I got $1.
Hey, that's okay.
Yeah.
Gotta start off small.
That's
And
right.
then it go to 20 and then 10.
Well, you gotta stick those in a piggy bank, and that's how you see it for your 3-turbo
Trans
Pontiac.
Am.
Yeah.
You're buying that thing, I'm not buying that.
It's yours.
Did your dad buying everybody Trans Ams? Because I'll get in line for that.
Finally get down into an LS car?
Hey, someone's buying.
Yeah, no kidding. You're skipping right to another LT.
Yeah, well, it's still LS. I mean, at the end of the day, it's LS.
Yep,
it is.
for sure.
It's, people can argue
Direct
that
injected LS.
It's direct injected LS is
Yeah.
all it is.
Yep.
Because Fran and I were talking off camera that I want to get to a C7 Corvette at some point. So I've always liked them. I don't have anything against
You can't
LS.
hate on them at all.
No, they're good
One of my
cars.
favorite cars, Austin Bryce's C7 Pro
Yeah,
Charge.
dude, that thing's
That car
awesome.
is awesome.
That thing is friggin' fantastic.
And riding in it, driving it, it's amazing. It's just a good feeling car.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah. Now I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, no, I can't wait.
I know.
My wife's gonna be so mad when I'm shopping C7s tonight. So what other hobbies do you have?
I like to golf, like to play cornhole. I'm on a cornhole league. Obviously, the side-by-side is probably my biggest hobby. Lots of money into that thing, probably about the same as the vet. That's a lot of fun. Don't do it as often as I'd like, but yeah, those are probably my biggest things.
Yep, I know Grayson likes the side-by-side too.
Yes, for
Yeah,
sure.
a lot.
We just drifted in it last night.
In the snow.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. We were just doing that earlier in Greg's truck.
Yep.
That's so dirty over there because we go to the park and then it was so wet and then I couldn't even see out the windows because it was so dirty.
It still is. You need to wash it.
No, I do not. We're gonna both wash it.
It's a team project.
If we're both going to use it, we got to maintain it.
The only thing what I do is just wash it off with the hose.
Yeah.
Then you do the rest.
I'll do the soap.
Yeah. Everybody's got to have their job.
Yep.
So, do you have any bucket list cars?
Yes, I have a couple. The next one's probably going to be a Gen 2V. We've been wanting one of those for forever. The LSA car. 4-door that I can drive around and she can drive her G8 with the kids. And that's probably the next one is a Cam V.
Yeah, dude, that's right up there on my bucket list too.
Yep.
I had a coworker that had one, almost had him talked out of selling it too.
Oh, yeah?
He wanted my Solstice real bad, and I was like, really? Let's work something out here.
Yeah. So that's the most realistic car, obviously.
Right.
There's obviously other things that I would love to have that are out of price range. So
We got time. Where are they,
Yeah, no
dude?
kidding.
We all dream, you know?
I'd like to have a GTR eventually.
It's a good stuff.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I've always loved them since we used to go to the GTR Evo shootout every year. So
Yeah.
I fell in love with them at that event, and from there. What else? I would like to also own a C7 Z06 eventually, just to go along with the C6.
Dude, prices of them are coming down. They're getting
They
more
really are.
realistic. They really, because I have a
Yeah.
long distance with the Corvette. For sales, I mean, some of those guys are on something, right?
Yep.
Cody Gartner actually sent me the invite to join that page. He goes, "You got to check this out." And next thing you know, I'm looking at Corvettes too, but they're out there. But you can find them for right now, sub $100,000, and you couldn't touch that a year ago. For
Yeah, exactly. So I'd like to do that with a 2650. That would be an awesome car. And then from there would be a Gen 5 Viper. Would be number 3. So yeah, you can't
Those are
hate on
all
those. I
solid choice.
drove one in Ignis. Scott Wolforth just got one last year, so I drove his in St. Ignis and pretty much fell in love with it.
Yep, because I remember Scott when I posted the pictures of me driving that doctor's Ferrari back from Detroit. He's like, "What'd you get a Ferrari?" It's like, "I didn't, dude. This is out of my budget.
This is borrowed.
this is borrowed. I'm doing a guy a favor driving home for him. I don't
He's got
have
some cool stuff too. He's got a GTR also.
Dude, he's always had cool stuff though.
I know. Yeah.
So because he used to do LT stuff also, Scott did.
Yep.
So because he had offered tuning some of my stuff for me in the past, and just things that were lined up properly. So we obviously know your brand preferences. I know your brand preferences, seeing how we're sitting. Well, we got the Chevrolet and 2 Pontiacs.
Yeah.
Is it Pontiac?
It's Pontiac for sure. I wish they still made them. It's kind of a bummer. I'd like to see where they'd be today had they still made them. It'd be very cool to know, you know. Because they were made, like, this car is awesome. They were making some pretty cool stuff right before they went under, so.
Oh, right at the very end, they had the G8s. They had some hot top models with the SLP stuff, the Solstice GXP. They were making just all sorts of cool stuff, and then they nixed them, and they shouldn't have got rid of Pontiac.
No.
That's the brand they shouldn't have got rid of.
First one that should have won is Buick.
Yeah, I agree. That's
if it had to be something, it should have been Buick.
But I was also told that they didn't because over in like Central Asia and stuff, that Buick is very popular over there, and that just Pontiac's the thing here.
And then also GMC is kind of a mock-up of
just Chevrolet,
just
right?
It's a more elegant version.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you.
Pontiac was one of its own, and it didn't copy Chevrolet and that kind of thing.
Or at least brought Holden over here.
Yeah, for sure.
They for sure should have just brought Holden or something over here to fill that void for guys who like to turn wrench like us.
Yeah.
And go fast and do cool stuff or have more styling.
Yeah, this last year was kind of a bummer how many nice cars they took off the assembly line.
Yeah, Camaro's done. I heard a rumor that they're bringing that back electric in like a couple of years, which is super lame. It is. And I think the only thing that's sticking around right now is Mustang, ain't it? And that's, I mean,
Charger and Challenger are done for now.
Yeah, Charger and Challenger. I heard they're going electric.
Yeah.
And they're not going to.
So it's probably going to be a couple years before you see another one.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that, buddy, about electric versus gas? You've got an electric car yet?
So you got a gas dirt bike and you got an electric bike. What do you like better?
Gas powered booty.
Yeah. I like it.
And my dirt bike. And I love when Dada does derby.
Yeah, that's fun too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So would you rather ride your dirt bike that has gas in it and you can just put more gas in it, or ride your electric bike that you have to charge in between?
Gas powered dirt bike.
So you can just ride it all day as long as you got gas, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
That's what we like about it.
There was dinosaurs around for a long time. There'll be lots of it.
We do have to get gassed all the time.
All the time. We use a lot of fuel.
Like once when we did the snowblower on the snow, we run out of gas. We had to go quickly to grab gas.
Yep.
And gas-powered stuff sounds a lot better, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
A Tesla doesn't sound like the Trans Am, does it?
No.
I like it. Raising them right.
Yeah, for sure.
So do you have any future projects? What do you want to put together?
Dirt bike.
A dirt bike?
You want to build he just got a dirt bike for Christmas, so
that's awesome.
We're going to put an exhaust on it and build it up a little bit.
What kind of dirt bike did you get?
I don't know.
It's a Honda.
It's a Honda?
Yeah.
Is this CR50?
CR50.
CR50?
Yep.
CR50. It's a good bike.
We ride a lot of Hondas, don't we? We got 3 of them.
The Grom, my dirt bike, and Dada's pit bike.
Yep.
Yeah, Groms are fun too.
Groms are really fun.
They're all
love them at the racetrack.
Different names.
Yep.
Yep.
So what car do you want besides the Trans Am when you get older? What's your dream car?
The Trans Am.
That's it? You just want one Trans Am and that's it?
I like
a Corvette.
And you want a Corvette?
And the X3.
You want all the same stuff, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Heck yeah, that's where we all started.
Follow in my footsteps.
That's right. So is there any shots, people you want to thank for all the help? And
I don't know where to start. I've had so much help from friends. I got a shout out to Kenny Dangler. He's been helping me since day one. Jeff Chandler's been helping me since day one doing fabrication, tuning from Adam Miner, Colin Welsh, Brian Crane. All those guys have been great. I've had help from day one from every single one of them. They've been supportive, and obviously lots of peer pressure to keep up with them because they all have fast cars.
Yeah, dude, that whole friends group is getting so incredibly fast.
Yeah.
And it's so cool to see. I'm at the point now where I remember when you guys all first stepped into the scene and seeing where you guys started and where you guys are at right now, and it's super impressive.
For sure. Yeah, it's exciting because it's nice motivating each other, keeping up with each other. I mean, it's costly, obviously, but it's fun. It keeps us busy. Greg Bennett's been helping me since day one. There's so many. I'm probably forgetting 100 of them. But yeah, it's been pretty awesome getting into it. When I was a kid, I wasn't really into cars. Obviously, we all loved cars, had a million Hot Wheels, but
not in this
never into
capacity.
I had 615 Hot Wheels.
Yep, he counted them a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
What's your favorite Hot Wheel?
All of them.
All of them? That's a good answer too. That's my answer when my wife asks, what's your favorite car? All of them.
All of them.
And then I have big cars and two what are the same. I have a large car, and then I have a medium car, and then I have like a little Hot Wheel car. They're all the same, and they're a green Lamborghini. And then I have a Mustang what is black wing and is blue and it has white stripes on it. And I have a Hot Wheel same as it.
That's a good car too, a GT500.
Yeah.
That'd be a good car to own.
Yeah.
2020 GT500.
It was a Mustang.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we tried renting one of those at Grayson Cars.
Oh yeah.
But they put a block out on the Hertz.
Oh really?
They have the Hertz rental GT350.
Okay.
The track rental ones for Grayson Cars, they put a block on them. So you
Did they
couldn't
really?
rent them.
They knew what was going on?
They knew what was going on because me and Paul tried renting one for that weekend.
That would have been great.
Instead, we had to get a Challenger, and it was pretty, like a Scat Challenger. It was pretty lame.
Yeah.
It was pretty lame
It
done.
would have been cool to get the GT.
Now we're going to have to get Grayson this year out to the kids' day because we're going to do another Power Wheels drag race out there.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
He's got a couple Power Wheels Corvettes. One of them's hopped up a little bit, right? The blue one?
We'll get you out there. We're looking for another Power Wheel to do a giveaway, so whoever ends up winning the bracket, the kid takes home a whole ass Power Wheel.
Oh, really? That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that's we gave away a Porsche last year, so.
Yeah, I need to make it out to some meets this year. We had a busy year. We had a little baby brother, so
Yep.
we had a busy summer.
And that's okay. Life
be out.
happens.
They do big car shows out in Bay City, so we'll have to go to a couple.
Yep. Every weekend in the summer.
Every weekend. We like car shows, don't we?
Yep. And we get the burnout contest too.
So
It's a lot of fun.
we do a neighborhood car show. My neighbor Brian that you're going to next.
Yep.
And the day that we're doing it, I'm sitting here cleaning everything, trying to get it all ready. It's on a Sunday.
And then I spent 1 hour on that blue Corvette.
So he pulls his Power Wheels Corvette out, cleans it all up himself, and drives it over to the car show. And there was 3 awards. There was Best of Show, something else, and then Better Luck Next Year. And he won the Better Luck Next Year. It was great. So that blue trophy right on my shelf over there is his.
That's pretty phenomenal.
It was pretty cool. He had like 60 cars there in his driveway.
Holy crap.
It
This
was
is the
awesome.
neighborhood we need to move to.
Yeah.
Like, you have a car show? Like, I tried petitioning my neighbors because we have, like, Mikey Dodson and all those guys that live in our neighborhood. Like, Josh Levine had the ZL1 Camaro convertible. And, like, we all have cars. And I was trying to set something like that up, and no one had zero interest in it.
Oh, it was great. He had it catered, had a DJ, or actually a band.
We live in the
It was a band.
I live in the wrong neighborhood.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. So is there any socials that people can follow you on?
Yes, Instagram is trymeho with a 0 at the end. Facebook, just Brandon Carr. I post mostly on Facebook. That's about it. Yeah.
Can I go get my trophy to show it?
Yeah, dude, go get it.
Can you pick it up?
We're getting the trophy.
Yeah, sure. He's proud of that one. He did it all on his own too.
It's a cool trophy, Greg. Super cool, dude.
That's a cool one.
Yeah.
That is super cool.
He had all those handmade, custom made, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is pretty rad. I dig it.
I was gonna give them out. Then once that I signed, I got it.
Yep, you did a good job. Everyone loved your Hot Wheels, your Power Wheels.
And then I was playing baseball with my friends at the other house, and then they just called my name and I went up.
Yeah, you didn't even know.
No.
Hey, that's right. Sometimes that's the best way to get an award, when you're not expecting
Exactly.
it.
Yep.
But on that note, sir, thank you very much for having us in your garage.
No problem.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys coming out.
Yep. Hey guys, make sure you hit that follow button and like it, and we will catch you on the next one.